Hi everyone, this is Allison with Positive Light Messages. I'm here with your weekly reading from March 8th to March 14th, 2021. If you enjoy these readings, please check out my channel for my other readings. I do general monthly readings for all of the astrological signs, as well as monthly love readings for all of the signs. If you enjoy this reading, also click the like and subscribe and comment below. I always love to hear from you. This is a new channel. I'll be giving away a free reading when we reach 100 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered in is to share with friends and comment below. I shared with my friends. All right, so we'll get started. We'll start off with the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards and pick a focus card from our guides for the collective this week. And then we'll move into the Light Seers Tarot and take a closer look at the overall energy of each day of the week and any advice that our guides may have for us. And then we'll move into the Work Your Light deck and pick a reflection card for what our guides would like us to reflect on this week. All right. Loving Spirits, Angels, Guides, what would you like us as a collective to focus on this week of March 8th to March 14th? Okay, we got Desert Passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. Okay, so definitely with all the planets moving direct until the end of April, there's a lot of openings right now and coming into spring. So our guides really want us to know and trust that there is a divine plan unfolding right now. So if you may be feeling like things are moving slow, just kind of wondering what's going to happen for you next or open up. Our guides definitely want us to trust in the divine plan that is opening for us right now, because there is one. And we just have to give it time to unfold for us right now. All right, a lot of things are coming into bloom. Loving Spirits, Angels, Guides. This is for March 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. And I do pre-shuffle these cards. Okay, and then we'll pick an advice card for each day. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So this shows a young woman walking away from something that once was important to her. So the overall energy of the month in the collective energy is that we may have to, like coming into the newness of the spring, we may have to walk away from something that was once important to us so that we can move forward to new beginnings and so that new things can come to us. Okay, so that's kind of the overall feeling in the air for the collective. And for tomorrow, March 8th, we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so the overall feeling on Monday, March 8th, is the Six of Swords. So know that we are supported by a lot of loved ones, friends, and family, and we'll want to call on the support on this day. We may be feeling as a collective that we need maybe extra support from our loved ones around us, and this is saying that there will be the support for us on this day. So to be sure to call upon that. And our advice card for March 8th is the Page of Swords. So this is taking the first steps in sharing our ideas with our loved ones, okay? So if maybe you've been holding some ideas in of how you want to move forward on projects or in relationships with people in your life, their advice on March 8th is to go ahead and take the first steps in starting to share some of those ideas and how you want to move forward with things. Because you will have the support there and the energy of the collective of friends being there for you or loved ones. All right, and then moving on to March 9th, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, aces are sharing, wands are communication, ideas, inspiration. So there'll really be a sense of sharing our ideas, communicating our ideas, inspirations, creativity, and projects on this day, okay? So definitely tune into that. And the advice card for March 9th is the Ten of Cups. All right, so definitely their advice on this day is to focus on emotional fulfillment, okay? And how you can help bring that about in your life and to make that happen, okay? So as you're sharing your ideas and inspirations, with others. Focus on this divine union of what will bring emotional fulfillment to you and everyone around you. Okay, and we'll want to keep that in mind as we're sharing our ideas. And on March 10th, we have the King of Cups. So this is a really well-balanced divine masculine energy. So this represents divine masculine energy who's done a lot of work on himself emotionally and has come to a much more balanced and grounded place. Okay, so this energy of a really well-balanced divine masculine energy is going to be present for us on this day. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. So whether that's you or someone in your life, this energy will be present for you on this day. And your advice card is the Death Rebirth. So there'll definitely be a sense of transition on this day. So their advice to you is to go with the flow of this death and rebirth that might be happening inside of you. Maybe a new way of looking at things, releasing old habits and patterns and ways of approaching situations, and starting to look at new, healthier ways of relating, okay? And also draw upon this, or look for this balanced, really well-balanced divine masculine energy, okay, as you're making this transition. And in the advice placement, you know, this is saying they really want you to take notice that you are going through, as a collective, we're all going through a major transition right now in relating to each other in healthier ways, okay? So it's really beautiful. And on March, let's see, we have 8th, 9th, 10th, March 11th, we have the King of Swords. All right, so on this day, the overall energy of the week is the King of Swords. So this is another divine masculine energy who has done a lot of hard work on himself. He's really gained a lot of wisdom from his experiences, making really calculated decisions, objective decisions based on the wisdom of his experience. So this may be in the energy of the collective on this day for you to draw upon, whether this is you or someone close to you in your life, okay? And your advice card on this day is the Queen of Swords. I have to laugh at this because this is like the divine counterpart to the divine masculine. This is the divine feminine. So they're saying, well, there's this very kind of calculated, you know, masculine energy in the day. They're calling on you to draw upon your divine feminine energy and wisdom from your experiences that have also helped you to get, you know, as far as you have. Draw upon this energy to make really calculated decisions, objective decisions with your mind from the wisdom of your experiences, and using your divine feminine side, okay, to make these decisions, okay? Because you'll definitely be dealing with a divine masculine energy that is in the same energy flow. So really a nice balance of it looks like divine masculine and feminine making better judgments and decisions from a really well balanced place on both the divine masculine and feminine side. Be interesting to see what unfolds for people on that day, especially after a death and rebirth and a new way of relating. And then you've got this really balanced divine masculine and feminine working together, you know, with the wisdom of your experiences. So that's really interesting. And then we move into the Page of Cups. So this is the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, the 12th. So on March 12th, you have the energy of the Page of Cups in the air. So this is the if pigs could fly, anything is possible card. So there's going to be a wide open energy on this day that anything is possible. So possibly after this major death and rebirth that we go through in relating to life and situations in a healthier way and making more calculated decisions based on the wisdom of our experience with others, by the 12th, we're going to be feeling more of a sense of anything is possible. Okay, and our advice card on this day is the Lovers. Okay, so this card does tend to be romantic. It does not have to be if you do not have romance in your life at the moment. This just represents coming together and sharing love with someone in your life, okay? They want you to focus your energy while there is this opening of anything is possible on this day. They want to focus on who do you want to share more loving energy with in your life, and start offering that, start sharing that divine union with someone you'd like to share more love with in your life, because the opening is certainly there on this day. Okay, and on March 13th, I believe this is Saturday, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like the overall energy of the day here as a collective is that there are many options of how we want to move forward now, okay? So I know in last week's reading and past readings, we've done a lot of inner healing in the winter months and coming into the beginning of March. And now coming into more mid-March here soon, we're going to be starting off with new beginnings, new options of how we want to move forward. So there's going to be a real essence in the air of looking at all of our options and how we want to, deciding how we want to move forward and what we want to move forward with first. Okay, and our advice card on this day is the High Priestess. So they want us to tune into our intuition, our inner guidance, inner wisdom, and let that show us the way of what direction to move in first and next in our lives, okay? And then on Sunday, March 14th, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So a great day to start sharing our gifts that we've been working on for a really long time, possibly over years. And begin sharing and offering those gifts of our hard work with the people in our lives. It could be a special loved one, or, you know, friends, family, or in work. And whatever that means to you, someone that you have been wanting to share your hard work with, the energy is going to be in the air on this day for you to finally begin sharing your gifts that you've worked so hard for with someone special in your life, okay? And the advice card is the Six of Wands. So focus on sharing your gifts with the world, okay? This goes really well with being the energy in the air of sharing our pentacles that we've worked so hard for on this day. And the advice card is to get out there and actually start sharing your gifts, your ideas, your inspirations with the world more. So that you can, you know, help the world with your gifts more, okay? All right, and we'll pick a reflection card. Loving Spirit, Angels, Guides, what would you like us to know as a collective? Okay, we got Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay, so mid-March here, after a lot of internal work and healing in the beginning of the month, our guides really want us to focus on tuning into our inner wisdom, our inner guidance, and asking ourselves and reflecting on what is your soul calling you to do? Okay, they really want you to trust in that and start to follow that now. Okay, so really beautiful read for the week of March 8th through the 14th. For the collective here, they definitely want us to know and trust in the divine plan that it is unfolding for us. We may need to walk away from something that was once important to us so that we can make more room for new energy to come in. In the beginning of the week, we've definitely got support from friends here available to us, and a good time to take those first steps in sharing our ideas with someone, and moves us into the Ace of Wands, beginning to share our ideas and inspirations, and our guides want us to really focus on emotional fulfillment and what will bring that sense for us and others in our life. And then will bring us to a major kind of death and rebirth transition on the inside as a collective. They want us to focus on that, know that that's happening within us, and know that there's going to be a really balanced divine masculine energy that's really emotionally balanced available to us on this day while we go through this transition, which will bring us into closer in the end of the week, where we will be making both the divine feminine and masculine will be making more objective decisions based on the wisdom from our experiences. Okay. And then a real heart opening come the weekend. Knowing that anything is possible, and our guides really want us to focus on divine union and sharing more love in our lives with someone we've been wanting to. Okay, and over the weekend we also have new opportunities and deciding where we want to focus our energy next, on what projects we want to do first, and their guidance to us is to follow our guidance and intuition, and it will lead us in the right way. And then come next Sunday, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So to really start sharing our gifts with the world, they want us to focus on putting ourselves out there more and sharing the gifts that we have to offer. Okay, and then the reflection card again is, what is your soul calling you to do? This is definitely what they want us to focus on, reflect on, and trust and move forward. Okay, so beautiful week ahead. We have a nice transition happening and opening to new beginnings in love and life. All right, so if you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like and subscribe and comment below. I always love to hear from you, and enjoy this peaceful meditation at the end of this video. And I'll see you next week. Sending you all positive light.